Hey, bitches. We're live.
Come on, listen to Jess. She's got her show, it's the best. Come on, listen to Jess, because the show is the best.
Hey, hello, hi! It's Jess the Ska Kid and the Knights of the Round Table.
This is a lamp, and I'm Cif Points.
Beer guy.
Well played. It's Tuesday night, and though it might be starting to look a lot like the holiday season, it is still fall technically, but it sure looks like fucking winter. Yay! So, drink your cocoa with whiskey or rum chata or both, and enjoy the wonderful music that we have for you this evening. From the Pandemics, from New York City Ska. Not from, but Pandemics, parentheses, New York Ska. There you go. Did you like that?
Mm-hmm.
That works. It will be a phone interview this Thursday night with Chris from the Pandemics, and we'll be playing a variety of music, but we're going to start our sneak peek with their first ever release, the Patient Zero EP. Hey you! That's what we're gonna play. Does that sound good? Sounds good to me.
Yes.
Yeah. This was released in 2011. That was 7 years ago, huh?
You got your head up in the clouds and you shoot it
That was the Pandemics New York Ska. Their first EP, The Patient Zero, and Hey You was the name of the song.
Does that just mean New York style? Is that why it's in parentheses?
I don't know. I think that should be a good question to ask.
Well, you know, I mean, I can always tell when a band plays, like, hey, they're from Chicago, or they sound like they're from Milwaukee. Like, I can't say that I've categorized bands from New York, because it's kind of like New York and LA kind of almost, they're very similar.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good point.
Is this going to be your first East Coast band?
I think so.
I think so too. First New York band. I think we should get a map and start reading it and plug in where we've had people from.
Do
Because
you have that list still of all the bands?
I do. That'd be fun.
There you go.
Yay!
It's like the quarter game.
Yes, it is like the quarter game, only a lot more fun and free.
Yeah, you don't have to buy the quarters.
Nice quarters.
Yay! Quaalude juice is taking hold. So fun fact this evening, rubbing alcohol apparently helps unfreeze things.
Don't drink it.
Don't drink it.
Isopropyl alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yep.
That was quick.
You know, when you drink warm alcohol, it enters your bloodstream quicker, allowing your metabolic processes to speed up and metabolize the alcohol quicker, allowing the liver and the pancreas to provide and create rubobillin that will make you drunk quicker. The more you know! So anyways, we'll see you Thursday night when we'll have Chris from the Pandemics on. Have fun, and we'll catch you then, okay?
Thanks.
Oh, reading.
Oh, piss.
God
The
damn.
warm shit's getting to her.
Oh, I almost had it.
Pancreas sounds like a cut of meat or something. I don't know. It's a
I mean,
pancreas cut. 'Cause it's
technically.
shaped like this. Anybody? Anybody?
Sorry.
Crickets.
Dude, sorry.
It's full of gristle.
I don't know why you're sorry. I was hoping you'd forget.
Nope. He remembered.
Thanks,
Reading
Kip.
time.
Not a problem.
Thanks for keeping us on target. It's bedtime. What?
Yeah.
What?
So, moving along, on this day, Jimmy Cliff receives nomination to Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
So we'll start there.
That was cool. It was a good article.
It was, and also today, I believe. Oh, never mind, it's in here, so we're good. Well, moving on. November 27th, happy birthday to Bear With Me All. Al Jackson from Booker T's and the MGs, 1935. Favorite band of mine. Eddie Rabbitt. Rabbit? Yeah. There's an extra T in there. 1941. The one I was thinking of, happy birthday to Jimi Hendrix, 1942. Dave Winthrop from Supertramp, 1948. Trevor Ward Davies from Dave D. Dozy.
Benny McIntitch.
Yep.
It's a
1944.
mouthful. It's a mouthful.
It is, and I can't read to begin with. Randy Becker from Blood, Sweat, and Tears, 1945. Daryl Strummer from Genesis. Strumer, sorry. That's always enunciated improperly. From Genesis. 1952. Charlie Burchill from Simple Minds, 1959. Ashley Ingram from Imagination, 1960. Princess, 1961. No fucking clue who that is. Calvin Haynes from Johnny Hates Jazz, 1962. Charlie Bennett from Anthrax, 1962. Mike Borden from Faith No More, 1962.
You see, their name was controversial, and they didn't change their shit.
Wow, that was on point.
We should have a Cif corner where he rants about things that are pet peeves.
Do you want to go ahead and have at that one?
Fiancha.
Oh, there's more.
Fiancha O'Brien. I don't fucking know.
That's Irish.
Hot House Flowers, 1965. Terry Corso from Alien Ant Farm, 1971. Twista, 1973.
It's also a fruit drink.
Yeah,
Available in blue.
that was with an ER, though, I think.
Just go, keep
Yeah, sorry.
This didn't contain vitamins.
That was his stage name.
Mike Skinner from the Streets, 1978. Hillary Hahn, 1979. Professor Green, 1983. And Clara Osk,
Dude.
something French.
I don't think that's French. We'll just say Clara.
From 1985. You want to have a go at that one?
It's
the
like
last one.
Fucking Swedish or
Yeah,
something.
it's Swedish. Osk. Elsa Dart.
All those letters means that.
Yeah, she's covered in lingonberries and malort, so no one fucking cares.
Chart News, 1965. Herb Alpert's Tijuana Brass at number 1 on the U.S. album charts with Whipped Cream and Other Delights, 1966. The new Vaudeville band. Vaudeville?
Vaudeville.
Well, yeah, there you go. It's late. At number 1 on the U.S. singles charts with Winchester Cathedral, 1976. Glenn Campbell at number 1 from the Wrecking Crew. On the UK album charts with 20 Golden Greats, 1982. Lionel Richie was at number 1 in the U.S. with Truly, 1982. ABBA at number 1 on the UK album charts with The Singles, The First 10 Years, 1986. Bon Jovi at number 1 on the U.S. singles charts with You Give Love a Bad Name.
That's too bad, because like he gave music like a shitty name, because he sucks.
Wow.
My bad.
Grouchy old man
I just
today.
have an opinion.
Moving along,
I don't get to express very often. Go on.
1993, Bryan Adams.
There's another one.
At number 1 on the Australian charts with Please Forgive Me for Being Bryan Adams. 2005,
Well played, Mike.
Eminem before his new relationship at number 1 on the UK album charts with Curtain Call, The Hits. 2010, Far East Movement featuring the Cataracts, correct?
Cataracts.
There's a prescription for that. And Dev at number 1 on the US charts with Like a G6. Oh, so it's broke down all
I
the
like
time.
that song. Popping bottles.
Didn't even know that song at all.
When we sip, we getting high, getting scissors, sipping scissor in my ride.
Is it a 3-6
Like 3-6.
song?
Now I'm feeling so fly, like a G6. Like a G6, like a G6. Na 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 na. I'm feeling so fly, like a G6. I used to turn that shit up during supervised visits and pump that shit.
This has been Jess Karaoke. And more information that you didn't really need to know. 2010, JLS at number 1 in the UK with Love You More. Gig News 1967, Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd, The Move, Nice, and Amen Corner appeard at the Whitla Hall, Queen's College in Belfast. 1969, the Rolling Stones played at Madison Square Garden, New York City. 1970, Black Sabbath, Cactus and Steel Mill, featuring Bruce Springsteen, appeared at the Sunshine in Ashbury Park in New Jersey.
Gross.
1976, Rod Stewart, we're good with him, played at Manchester Bellevue Kings Hall. 1994, Rod Stewart and the Faces appeared at the Odeon, Lewisham, London, England. Paul and Linda McCartney joined the band. Oh, that ruins everything right there. For a few numbers. I bet fucking Linda sang too. Stupid bitch.
Oh, don't worry, she's not alive anymore.
Yeah, well, neither
You
is
don't have to
Paul.
worry about that.
1996, the Seahorses played at the Buckley in England. And we're going to leave it at
My
that.
apologies to anyone that was offended, but not really.
Sorry, not sorry. Oh, piss.
That's it.
Now that's it.
This was a
It would have been a
episode.
nice, calm little thing, and then we just fucking left fielded the shit out of that.
So we'll be back Thursday with Chris from the Pandemics. Hopefully we don't get kicked off Facebook for speaking the truth again. And,
No hate speech.
Stupid.
No hate speech.
Stupid.
And we'll figure out what the NYC means.
K?
Every time. Thanks.
Bye.